If you don't mind me asking, what were the VO2 max values for the top CrossFit athletes that you were working with? If 60 is like respectable, but it wasn't necessarily good enough to be a very top level, what type of VO2 max values were you seeing with the top guys?
Yeah. So depending on the athlete, it could be in the high 60s to kind of mid to high 70s. And I think a lot of that difference between individuals comes down to differences in efficiency and economy. One of the things that becomes such a big limiting factor for CrossFitters is that they never really have enough time to get efficient at anything that they're doing. So if you were to like look at their economies compared to a runner, CrossFitters' economy on every single movement is just horrible. It's honestly why being able to handle an incredible amount of volume is a fundamental trait of being a CrossFit Games competitor, because it just gives you more time to practice. To understand how important economy is, I remember years ago reading a paper by Andy Jones at the University of Exeter, and it was when he had put Paula Radcliffe through testing over maybe a 5-year period. It was pretty early in her career. Yeah, and you see year one is she has the highest VO2 max in that 5-year period. In each year, her VO2 max goes down over this 5-year period, but she gets faster and faster at her race times. And you're like, how does this make sense? It's because her economy improved by such a large degree year after year that she was actually able to run faster, even though she was consuming less oxygen. And it goes to show how important economy is. Keep in mind, Paula Radcliffe, how many miles was she running per week over those 5 years to get those improvements in economy? Probably somewhere in the order of 75 to 100 plus miles. Has any CrossFitter done any movement in their sport that much? Probably not.